Hello, Windsor families. It is the week of March 1st, and this is your update. All right, Windsor families, let's get into it. We just spent a very long week working on our reopening schedule. Now, we will unveil this schedule once it is approved by the superintendent, and we are working very quickly to try to get that up to him so he can discuss it with the Board of Trustees, and we can send it all out to you before you take that final survey about whether or not you are going to be sending your child back to school during the last couple of months of this year. So while I'm going to go into detail once the schedule is approved, I just want to give you a little bit of kind of the 30,000 foot view of what we were focusing on when we were developing the schedule. So this is coming from the feedback from the staff is we wanted to maximize the time that students were on campus, meaning come up with a schedule where students can be on campus as many days as possible per week and still have access to all of their classes. Teachers wanted to be able to ensure that they had continuity with their students from the beginning of the year, meaning the students that they're teaching on campus in person are the same students that they've built relationships with and have had since the beginning of the year. A lot of our classrooms are specialty classrooms like science labs and culinary rooms. So we wanted to make sure that we could create a safe way where students could change rooms, but teachers could stay in their own classrooms where all their materials are and they know how to use all of the technology. And we also wanted to make sure that as we are doing both in-person learning and distance learning, that one, it doesn't double the workload for our staff, but we also want to make sure that if you decide to keep your child on distance learning, that they have a similar experience than the students who are going to in-person learning. And we'll talk more about that once the schedule is finalized. And we also wanted to make sure that we treated classes equitably, meaning like you don't just show up for math class, we're gonna do math all day, that when you come, of course we're doing math, but you also have an opportunity to do some of your electives, finally get in that kitchen, finally be able to play in with a real band. So those are some of the criteria that we use in developing this schedule. So we think we have it. We will find out very soon, but I wanted to, as I promised, update you as soon as we have something. So we do have a couple of updates for student activities in March. We will be doing a pie contest. So if your child says they need to bake a pie, it is true. They don't have to, but if they want to participate, they can in celebration of Pie Day. That's 3.14, not the actual pie, but we are making pies. We'll be doing Green Day on March 17th. So we're asking students to turn in pictures of themselves all decked out in green. And of course, spring break is from March 22nd to March 30th. All right, that's all I have for this week. Thank you, Windsor families, and stay safe.